Now you can hear me. Now I have to say boom, hashtag gains all over again. I think the reason why I really enjoy streaming right now is because the Traveler gets on and he talks about weightlifting and No Man's Sky. So I don't feel bad for playing No Man's Sky when there are other games that demand my attention right now. They're absolutely just demanding it. Let's see what that plant is over there. Oh, did you see this? We got the first aid and the shield. How about that?
Radiation protection stabilizing.
The Traveler says, for those of you who aren't able to see, because I don't have the comments on the screen anymore, he says, I'm wearing a shirt tonight that says weights before dates. And I think that that's awesome. That's right, weights before dates. Okay, what am I supposed to even do? What do you do in No Man's Sky? Oh, look at all of these things. I have to find sentinels. I have to build that like I wanna. So, oh yeah. Kill predatory critters. I should have a planet that tells me Ranchero Murdgav? It might not be Murdgav. Pretty rad, yep. Butter resources. Like it's terrible, butter resources are really good. Sentinel.exe. What are all of these? Upload all. Nice. I really want to... We only have 18 million. We must have gotten a new ship somewhere. So we need to scan minerals, flora, eliminate sentinels. How many sentinels? Let's find some sentinels. What's that building? What's that red building? It's before dates. Oh, you. That's a really good one. Sentinels. Oh, yeah, I got a new starship. Did you guys see that? I don't know if we saw that. Look at this guy. Here, let me go on up to him. Yeah, he's got these really cool rotary engines. Oh, that's right. When I get out, oh, it's the Pelican. When I get out of him, it like just ejects me off of the... It sort of looks like... I don't know. It kind of looks like I'm in a big bus, but I can see through the bottom. Oh, yeah, you can barely see through the bottom. Oh, a sentinel! Oh, wrong thing. Nah, don't you worry about it. Oh, they've been activated, have they? What are you gonna do? Shoot? Oh, yeah! That's right. Oops. Of course, when he shot at me the second time, it definitely worked. Any more sentinels? How about we build... some cuboid stuff? I need iron. What I really need is for this to be right in front. Its only purpose is so that when I get out... Ow! Where did it put me? What? Where did it put me? Makes me think it put me right there. What's up with that? Okay, let's get out again.
Protection. Stabilizing.
Really? And I do not have enough iron. I know what we'll do. We'll summon you. Roamer Pile.
Protection.
I love you, Roamer Pile. Okay. Ooh, this thing is quick. Never really noticed how quick it was. My goal is to have so many people watching tonight. Yes! It's like, what are you attacking me?
Hostiles approaching.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Warning. Sentinel drones
Oh.
activated.
Yeah, I told you don't worry about it. So yeah, today, I figure I'm really just sort of getting back into it. I haven't played in a while. I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2, really enjoying Destiny 2 right now. It's just so much fun. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't want to spend all my time talking about D2, so I won't. But that's sort of why I haven't been playing as much, because it demands attention, and I've been giving it attention. It's been a good game. It's been a good game. But where did that CR thing go? Oh, maybe it didn't drop out. So what I'm doing is building a landing pad. So I got a new ship. Check that out. It's big. I think it's like one slot bigger than normal. Whoops. Let's yeah, let's transfer items to the exosuit. Plutonium, pugnium to the exosuit there. Okay.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Finally. I need to, I actually just need to build, like, I just need to build, well, I want to build a path that comes off of the, what is that? Why is that? I want to build this, but in the air. Is there a way to just... Material... I want it to be high in the air. How do I do that? Does anybody have any clue? How do I make a... I want to build that, like, I want to build this right... just right here. I bet it's an invalid position. How do I make a floating walkway? Can you be... You're a structural platform. Okay, so I can build that on the top of you, but not on the top of that here. So this... I am just... What do we do here? There, this is nice. Can I build this? Can I just put this on the side of paved? How do I make a floating platform? This is a question. fun. A little wall there. So like this guy, this thing's here. It's hanging out, structural platform. And I have no idea how I'm even supposed to... Can build a foundation, sort of right in the middle of... No. Looks like the cuboid's rooms have it, but how do you build this big and tall? You know, we might be onto something here. Here's an idea. What if we started building cuboid rooms? Got it. I think I know what we're gonna do then. And then... So I can build 3, but I'm over base complexity. Perfect. So then... Let's do another cuboid room, right... Perfect. And then... We'll do the structure. Bam. Bam. Bam and bam. Look at that. Look at that. That was the stupidest way we had to do that. I can't believe how stupid that was. And then you get out. Oh, and then you land right here. Oh, nice. Okay. And then, what if we did it... Let's get more cuboid rooms going. Yes. No. Limit reached. Got it. Well, what if I said... Oh, my radiation protection's falling. No, not quite. Is it structure? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where anything is anymore. Shame on me for not being here. Is it in cuboid room? It's in cuboid room. Okay, it's in cuboid room. Cool. And then... Oh, it's a storm. Let me gingerly walk. Okay. This storm getting in the way of base building. Alright, let's do this some more. So I want to do this, and then I want to do one of you. Limit reach day. Ha ha ha. And then how about this? How about another cuboid room? Limits reach day. The only problem is, I don't think it'll let me build a base thingy. Yeah. So, kind of a pain that I gotta trick it. Oh, no. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Let's take a look at... Okay, everything is done. Here's our red and blue. That's how you know where the jet is. Look at that. And now we just have this wonderful extension of a landing pad right outside of our... Right outside our base here. One of these days, when I'm done farming and I have bought everything that I ever wanted to buy, I will make a really nice... Look at that. First aid, restore shields. Up. I can even sell the pugnium here. Look at that. You want to come here. That's what you want to do. You want to come right here. What is going on here? Neutrino. Yes, sell these neutrino modules. Why do I want this? Why do I need microdensity fabric? I don't think I need that. Cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, so here's the new ship right here, the Pelican. It even looks like it's from Halo. It has 47 slots, which is fine. To get a 48 slotter, oh boy, it was a mess, but this one's fine right here. And so I have a fighter, a really well equipped fighter now, and this guy, which has lots of good shielding. Oh, and it already has a couple of extra shield stuff. I wonder if I can build. I install new shield technology there. Yeah, but do I have more shields? That's the... What about if I dismantle this? If I dismantle it and put it in technology, then I'll have 2 shield guys. Oh, but I need more carite sheets, so... How do we get carite sheets? How many carite sheets do I need again? 3 more. Okay. So let's craft 3 carite sheets. Cool. And then... Can we buy Iridium? Yes, we can. Love Iridium. Love that I can buy it, that is. $13,000. That ain't nothing. Cool. Oh, you want a bunch of chrysanite, iron, thamium, aluminum. Come on, man, don't give me that. Oh, I need more iron. Iron and iridium. Can I buy iridium from you? Buy iron. It's kind of a lame thing to do, especially because I actually have... I can just go get it. It's like it's really easy to do. Just summon the old roamer pile here. What are you, carbon? We'll just get these guys here. Really? Oh, jinkies! Are you officially a predatory person? Or were you just really mad at me? He's like, wait a minute. Oops.
Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel drone activated.
Almost got him. That one got him. Well, I guess I didn't get what I really wanted. Nope. Didn't get what I really wanted. Oh well. Oh well. It was very angry at me, but I need that iron. What's that iron? What is this? Carbon. Carbon. We can destroy carbon. Why not? We could use some carbon anyway. Oh. Man, I'm so used to having, like, mad inventory. Let's put that in the starship. Mining laser. If we've got carbon, you may have it. Cool. What about plutonium? Yeah, you can have 10 plutonium. Okay, cool. Let's head back to base, craft some things. Just park right here. No, that's not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be over here. Because over here, I can craft technology. And the technology I want to craft is you there. Ding! So I need iridium and copper. Bunch of pulse jet thingies. Okay, well I just need my ship to work moderately okay. Why do I have all of these? Beam impact. I would get rid of these and put them over here, but I don't think I actually have the blueprints for those guys. Which is sort of unfortunate. Iron needs to go to the starship for sure. And then let's throw that over there. You need to go to the starship also. Iridium. Okay. Let's offload some of our stuff and then do the farming, which is the thing that we wanted to be doing the entire time, right? No Man's Sky, where you will come in and do one thing and end up doing just about everything else instead. Cool. Okay. The trick with farming a very heavy base is to not actually scan it, because it's like hundreds of plants show up and it just way overloads your game. It just totally bogs it down. Cool. Let's the gamma root is fine. It's actually the frostwort that we need. So, well, the frostwort's the choke point, that is. I bet I just have a bogus title. I have like nobody here, like 3 playbacks, and I'm like, what is going on here? Because if this is Destiny, I would have had the same amount of playbacks and viewers. And I'm like, but I really wanted to play Destiny. It's actually not bad. It's not bad. I have been wanting to come back into this. It is a ton of fun still. When a game never really has an ending, it's like the game is always ended, you know? So, like, picking it up and putting it back down is pretty easy to do, but there's a lot of stuff too. I mean, the graphics in here are amazing, despite all of its technical failures, and it does have quite a few technical failures, I feel. Okay. Yep, and then we'll get to that gamma route before you know it. So our farm is currently at capacity because of those platforms that I added, my extra building structures, etc., etc. The cars are actually on the outside of the base, and that is very intentional because Exocraft? Yeah, the Exocraft, it's very intentional that they're out there because they would take up my base, my base capacity if they were actually in here. All right, let's do this. There we go. And we grow all of this on this planet because gamma weed is grows outside. And also the planet is pink. Pink planet. I once had a game where it was literally like I will be doing nothing the entire game because of this money exploit, and so be prepared to be bored. And that was one of like the most popular ones I'd ever done. It was crazy. We will return to the space station as well to eat up some time. So much gamma root. The farm that we have is a living glass farm. Living glass, so... Oh, you don't say. I'm keeping track of my doing these in pairs because the ship can hold 500. I also need to do better with my whatchamacallit. Oh, hey! Scribble Wizard, how you doing? It depends, because I know you knew my old planet. You were on my old planet for sure, and, I'd say yes I am, but if you were in the old part of the planet where I was doing... Or, sorry, universe, planet, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still in the same. I'm still in the same part. If you have been watching recently, within the past couple of weeks, I've been here for a couple of weeks. But yeah, it's the same part of the galaxy. Scribble Wizard had asked if I was still in the same part of the galaxy, and the answer is yes. Yes, I am. Cool. Okay, so we got everything. No plants in sight. Ah. It's really loud out there. I don't know if it's my headphones or if it's just the planet. So we just did an entire thing of stuff. We just did an entire pull of the farm. So 21 of those. And let's get all the glass that we can. The glass is currently our choke point. We need... Yeah. We need, we've got enough gamma root and enough coprite, and now we just need more of the glass. And that's what we're trying to do now. But the glass hits off every like 15 minutes. So it shouldn't be that big a deal. Okay. And just like that, we don't really have anything else. Cool. Let's go up there. Let's go to the space station. Am I far from the last dinosaur? Let's, yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out. I'm sorry, maybe I'm gonna turn up my brightness, so I'm doing something different where I have like all my comments and stuff right here on my iPad, and then instead of on the screen, because I had some pretty vulgar people coming on. You are not them. So I am, so Corvaxian 9, Racing, Guppy. This person, he was a viewer that got to me before. I don't know why it, Visored, Superman, Krypton. Oh, maybe I am. Scarlet Joe Salmon. Half Oceania, Hot Toxic Branker, the last dinosaur. Okay, I am far from the last dinosaur. It looks like I'm quite a few jumps from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I 10, maybe 10 jumps. They're freighter jumps also, so they're about 600 light years maybe or more. I went on the universe map. I was following the Atlas path, so just following the red path. So I am pretty far from the last dinosaur. All right. Here's my freighter. Part of me really wants to blow up these guys' nanites. Where are you at? Is it you? Is it you right there? So question then, whose freighter is that? That's my freighter. And therefore my planet. Hello, hello! We're back, we're playing No Man's Sky. Was doing Destiny, not a lot of Destiny fans, and I had learned some things that that people like the games, not necessarily the creator. So that was sort of like a humbling sort of thing, you know. Just trying my hand at this stuff, but it's a fun learning experience for me, for sure. Let's see here. So let's check you out here. Copper, titanium, iridium. I do need iridium. Where are the nanites at? How about that? Where'd they go? They didn't get rid of that with like an update, did they? What about these ones on the bottom here? Let's check out these ones underneath here. Thamium. What are you? What are you? Not just thamium. Let's check out these guys over here. See if they got any goods. Oh yeah, I do see this freighter here. It looks pretty neat. I'm wondering if the latest update got rid of like... Nope. Uh-oh. Should have found the guns first. Before deciding to fire upon the ship. We'll figure it out as we go along. There they are. Schwap. Love it. Where you at? There you are. And give me that titanium. Easy enough. Glad they got nanites over there. What about you? Now that I'm in a blowing up mood, let's blow you up. Oops. Schwack. Oh. I like how we definitely have zero qualms with... There we go, and get you too. Okay, oh, shield time. Ha ha ha, take that. Now, I'm gonna go back to my planet. Actually, is this my planet? Where's my planet at? There it is. Is this my freighter? I think this is... Yeah, this is somebody else's freighter. Come on, you. There it is. Oh, found that guy. Defense turrets. Take them down. So I heard if you tap X button, instead of just holding it, you get a ton more longevity out of your laser beams. Whoops, we should just not... You want to attack me? Really? Uh-oh. Let's see if there's any more. Maybe we got them all. Maybe we got them all. Alright, let's roll. We're headed back to the planet. My planet. Home planet. Where is it? There it is. Because... That's how we get rid of sentinels. You go to the planet, they send little sentinel dudes after you, and then you just... They send little sentinel dudes after you, you go take those two guys out, and then you're good. And then everybody forgets all of your heinous crimes that you committed. It's really funny playing this in, oops, yep, that's exactly where I went on land. Really fun playing in Destiny because it's like shows the ships driving, like flying around planets and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh yeah, I do all of that. Wow. So glad that just threw me right off of there. Oh, they weren't messing around, were they? Whoops. Oops. Okay. So glad that just bucked me right out of there. Oh, alright. And we can go get our... whatchamacallits. Oh, we got a comic rolling in. What's this comment? How long do you imagine you play No Man's Sky? Looks better all the time. Yeah, that's a really great question, Scribble Wizard. Well, I imagine, I mean, that's, okay, so yeah, so you've just asked a really great question. Because, right, I'm like currently in the throes of Destiny 2, and, I'm like, yeah, Destiny 2 is so much fun, and so I really want to, like, devote all my time to that. But like No Man's Sky is only in direct competition with it. It is only in direct competition like with my attention. It doesn't exist in the same space as No Man's Sky. I feel like I'll keep playing it probably until I've maxed everything out, I think. It's sort of like Minecraft meets Terraria meets, you know, Star Citizen, and I feel like because it's so never-ending, and they said they would continue to support it, like I heard there's going to even be a big one after this, and I'm sort of like, what are you thinking? Because at this point in time, like, how can they even sustain this business model? What I think they should do is I think they should make No Man's Sky 2 and just make it be like a $30 paid DLC for No Man's Sky 1, and just be like, it's No Man's Sky 2, take your No Man's Sky 1 disc and give us 30 extra bucks, and you can have No Man's Sky 2, and I feel like that would be very fair of them. I'll play it as long as it keeps my interest, and I believe it will keep my interest. I believe No Man's Sky will keep my interest for a very long time. It definitely looks way better than day one, although I didn't buy it day one. But I have definitely been intrigued since day one. Cool. So what do we have here? We've got 4 million. Oh yeah, look at that. It used to be 690 something units, and now it's only 400,000 units. So if we can get about 700,000, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70 times 7? 80 times 7? What is that? I don't know. It's a lot. I remember doing it up to about here was like 100 million units, so we'll just try to fill up the entire freighter with them. And we'll just keep going. Okay, now we'll actually go back up. Yeah, we'll just save right there. Why not? Why not save right there? This is pretty cool. Just take the outside door, up the stairs, over here, get in this thing. Hope it doesn't buck you when you get out. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. It might be tough. They both have great visuals and space stuff, but they're completely different. You're absolutely right. I enjoy Destiny as well. Unfortunately for me, I don't have a PC, so my selections are limited to PS4. You know what? I like the video game console concept. I mean, PC, I mean, I have a Mac, so yeah, I mean, I just don't have those kinds of games, although there's nothing stopping me from getting Parallels or just, you know, building a PC for gaming. But, like, I like the controller. It's an entire system built to do one thing, and that is to play video games. And that is just, I don't know, it's just very intriguing to me. Like, why would I want, you know, what am I going to do? Get distracted with, like, Microsoft Word and being on the internet and then also playing the computer game? I don't know. Like I see how great it, yeah, and then as far as what you were saying with it being tough, the only thing that's really tough about it, why are you not receiving data from the end? Oh, you better not. Oh, if you kick me out. Now it says the stream is bad. What is this? Primary stream YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, people will experience buffering. Sorry about that, everybody. That is my internet for you. Link to my Patreon. If you give me enough, I will get a better internet connection. I'm just kidding. I am not. That's not me. Look at that. Syncaridium? Chrysonite. Ooh. How can we not buy all this Chrysonite? Do we need to buy all of it? Should I just buy 1,000? I think I'll just buy 1,000. Push the X button. Oh, as far as, because let's see, both have great visuals. Yeah, I feel like game consoles are really great things, you know. I sort of don't think they'll just sort of up and disappear. Oh, do you have Thamium? Negative. Oops. On Destiny, the left stick is the... Oh yeah, the only thing that's tough about it is the fact that my attention... I can't play games as much as I would like to. Oops, I don't want to sell you anything. If I could play all the games that I would like, I would probably play, like, maybe every single day. I do want dynamic resonators. Like 10. Thanks. I can't buy any more for some reason. I don't know why. Is it my exosuit? Oh, and then I've got some stuff to sell you too. So yeah, if I could play all that I wanted to, I wouldn't have a problem. I would just you know, play these things at different times, and it would be fine. But as it stands, yeah, the tough part is really finding times to do everything. Give me that high capacity velocitor thingamadoo. Why would I want this compressor? I don't know. Let's browse some missions. Exterminate planetary critters. Love it. I'll do it. I've got planetary critters to collect, and I don't want to collect no items. I want to get down to here. These guys. Hunt pirates. Repair damaged items. That's what I want to do. And then... What do I want to do? Head back down? I guess. Did I want to do anything else? Really? I've got these high capacity components. Well, at least that's 150 grand. That's not too shabby, you know? One day I want to go get amazing ships and all sorts of fun stuff.
Units received.
So, okay then. Let's hop on the Pelican. We'll head back to the planet. We'll farm the rest of my farm.
Hostile scan detected.
Oh, you're kidding me. Let's talk to you for a sec. Friend! Did you not know this trade route belongs to us? Oh, I'm definitely gonna refuse. You persist. Very well then. Suffer the consequences. Oh man, it's a Gek? Oh yeah, you're right there. Where are you at? I see you over there. Yeah, blow you up. Where's your buds? Where's your buds, buds? Come on. There it is. Don't you tell me critical damage. I like how when you have good standing, the guys around will help you out. What's up, pirates? That's right, it did. Nanites. Now we do some piracy of our own because you landed right next to this. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh, thamium. Oh, it's wonderful. What about you? Oh, more thamium. Copper. Amazing. Do it. Wait a minute, that guy that just fended off a bunch of pirates? Yep. Doink. I get it. Good. Here's a question. Where's the, Am I even destroying that? I'm not even touching it, am I? This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I want to go find another freighter. Yes, because there's one that's close by. And the best part about this is we're coming up from it from the bottom here. Oh, chinkies. Iridium! Did I get the iridium? Good. Oops. Titanium. Come on, you got something better than that, don't you? Look at this guy. Mr. Big Tough Man, eh? Yeah, you're not the only one with a little laser beam. Schwink. Do some mining on the side there. That's what I wanted. Give me those nanites. Yes! Oh! Man, when you are in the action. Oh, uh-oh. And then my gun is... This gun's actually pretty strong, so I don't mind the fact that I have to charge it up. Boing! Cool. And then it bounces me back, and then I go back in for this stuff. Boing! It should be doing that to me again. And then... I really wish I could blow those ones up, but you can't blow them up. I don't understand it. No? Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, we got a comment. Playstyle's nicely chill. Yeah. Quite a different story. Scribble Wizard says that my playstyle is very chill. Thank you. I'm glad. It used to not always be, but I'm glad that that's being recognized. What is your playstyle? Because you've said that you have quite a different story altogether. What is your story? Why did you just do that? Was I over there? I don't think I was. Alas. Wait until it blows over. Let's put it in the exosuit. Recharge you with some of that copper with that. Sorry, carbon. Put this in the old exosuitery doos, as well as a thamium. Starbulb should go back there. Iridium, yes. Thamium. That was a lot of awesome and free thamium we just got. Doesn't get much better than that, truth be told. Got the dynamic resonator so we could make vehicle things. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Did I want to sell stuff? Yes, I did. So let me just come over to you. Yeah, I used to rage all the time when playing really any games, and I would find myself getting extremely angry, and after a while it just sort of becomes not worth it anymore. So I guess we're just kind of chill now. Okay, let's head back to, and actually I want to go back to the freighter because I want some carbon. Where's my planet? Where's my planet? There it is. There we go. Boom! Whoo! Hoo hoo hoo. Oh! I'm stretching my hands out. Gotta get those stretches. There we go. Will I bounce? Yep, I'll bounce. And, oh, there we go. Got sucked in by the tractor beam. Yeah, I really like the Pelican. Just has a lots of slots. Just has a lots of slots, which is nice. Ooh, we get another comment. Can, yeah. Oh, my guru secret. So Scribble Wizard says that he can get viscerally ignited by the nerve of pirates and crabs, or even jump pack fails. But I haven't thrown a controller in ages. Have I? I think I would throw it at. I think I would throw my controller at like my pillow or something, but never, because I bought those. Like I always had to buy them myself. So like, and then the question is, what is my guru secret? You want to know my guru secret? I'll tell you my guru secret. My guru secret is... It is, how do we phrase it? It's like it's attached to... It's like it's attached to your soul, like being angry or just all of this. It's like it's a core of your being. This anger, right? And so, and it's kind of like, well, how do you change the core of your being, who you are in your essence? And you can try as much, you can try as much, I don't know, breathing exercises as you want, or different things like that, but it only makes you more mad. So what you need is something that can change the core of your being, but I tell you this, like, nothing can do that except for one thing, and as what would you say, cliched? Maybe cliched. My super duper secret is Jesus. So, right, Jesus of the Bible. And so right now we get more background on me. So I like back in the day, I grew up. There we go. I'll give myself a little halo while I'm talking about this, just so. No, just kidding. When I was really young, I grew up in the church, and like that's what my that's what my your parents just make you do that, like, oh, you're going to church. And so I really hated it, and as soon as I didn't have to go anymore, I didn't go anymore. So there was that, and then later on I found myself in this really weird situation that I just felt awful all the time. It was I was in this really weird relationship, and ugh, it was just terrible. Anyway, so long story short, I thought oh, I should, I was dating this person, and I was going to end up marrying them, but I didn't want to marry them, and I thought, well, she'll just be my first wife, and then my second wife will X, Y, and Z. And I thought, wait a minute, I don't want that to be my life, because I don't want my life to be, I don't want like I told myself I would never get a divorce and different things like that. Ooh, look at this. That takes a lot. So, then I just sort of had enough of everything and thought to myself, really? Life support charges up now? Do you see this? Life support charges up. So, sorry, and I'm trying not to be, whatchamacallit, all over the place. It's difficult for me. However, so yeah, I just said to myself, like, I want something better than what I have, and so decided, like, hey, I'm gonna go back to Jesus and, like see what this Jesus feller is all about. But I also said to myself that I have very many problems, right? Because, like, the Bible talks about things like the world was created in 6 24-hour days, and like 6 24-hour days, and like the world doesn't believe that, right? And so the world believes that the planet, the universe, everything was made in millions of years. And so I was like, if I'm going to be a Christian or whatever again, right? Because I don't think I actually was the first time. Like, I had these super duper hard questions that, like, it's going to have to answer. And Jesus better answer, have answers for it. And so I started doing some really hard research and started looking at these facts, these, like, what does Christianity say to millions of years, and so all these things. So anyway, that is another very long discussion in and of itself. But to make that short, I feel that all of my questions were more than adequately answered and accounted for. How the universe could be, please don't throw me away. Yes! Yes! You know, how could the... You know, I feel like all my questions with regards to how could the universe really be only just a few thousand years old and all that stuff, I feel like they were more than adequately answered. And so, right, there's this concept about being, like, born again. It talks about, actually, in John chapter 3, verse 16, right? John 3:16. It talks about how, like, we're born once, but then we must be born again. And so that process is this idea of like putting your... It's sort of like... I don't want to use that illustration. There's so much hate coming out of my heart, right? And this is leading all back to, like, my secret of being calm and why I don't... Because, like, I'll stream Destiny, and even in PvP, or, like, Overwatch, I'll stream that too, and you can see, like, I don't rage, I don't tilt, and in fact, I'll even play with people who do rage and do tilt, and, like, after talking with them for a while, all of a sudden, like, they're not anymore, and then we're having fun, and then we end up winning games. So, and so I have had, and I really did have, all of this, like, hate in my heart for all sorts of things. When things didn't go exactly my way, for other people, like, oh, I loathed everyone, with the exception of, like, a few of my friends, as long as, like, they weren't more well off than I was, because then I would get super duper jealous and just, and that would make me mad about my own life, because it would make me think I was a failure. And so it's sort of like this idea of like for me, it was like, oh, well, there's like no love in my heart or whatever. And so, and it's kind of like, well, how do you get that back? Or how do you get that in the first place? And I had some really tough questions posed to me about, like, am I a good person? And so, right, if you're able to ask these questions to yourself, you know, like, are you a good person? Yes or no? And I really haven't seen anybody come and say that no, they're not. Like, everybody thinks that they're a good person. And I feel like that's instinctual. I don't know. Instinctual, I'm not sure if that's the right word for it. But then I started, well, I didn't ask myself these questions. These questions started being posed to me about, you know, the truthiness, the validity of my claims, right? And so questions like how many lies have you ever told in your whole life? You know, and like, how many lies have you told in your whole life? Can you even count them? And if you are somebody who tells lots of lies, somebody who tells lots of lies is called a liar, right? So all of a sudden, I'm a liar. And then, you know, more questions like, so just going through these different questions that were being asked to me, of me, one being, like, what, like, have I ever stolen anything, irrespective of its value? Gee golly. Oh, that's great, D-Sauce. Really? Oh, okay. And then we can do like that. Fun stuff. And so anyway, so long story short, because it's a very long story, right? You can talk about it for hours. I had stolen things, like music off of the internet. You know, it's like the very easiest one to think of, and so it turns out like I'm a lying thief. Well, and I thought I was a good person, and now it turns out like I'm actually a really bad person, and so you know, and so then we start thinking about like, well, if there is a heaven or hell, which would you go to, based on you being guilty or innocent? And it's like, well, I'm guilty, and so then. And so it turns out like if there really is a heaven and hell, like I wouldn't be going to the heaven because I'm guilty of all these crimes, and it's sort of like, oh really? And it's sort of like, well, you haven't done that many bad things, but the truth of the matter is that it's just that I'm so off of perfection. When you're so off of perfection, you just, like, even the littlest things are the worst. So anyway, to truly make a long story short, or to come to a conclusion, Scribble Wizard, it is this concept of being truly born again in Jesus Christ of Nazareth, from the Bible, this guy from the Bible. And I have talked to some friends. It's also partly why I stream, because I feel like there's so much rage in this world, and like, hey, guess what? I don't think we need all of this rage. And what about, like, can there be a streamer that just doesn't do that? And I think there can be. So that's my secret. And it turns out that, like, Jesus isn't just like a religion, and the religion gives me these practices to like manage my stress or whatever. It's quantifiable life change, how to change your heart, and that's what this Jesus fellow offers. For one, when you're here on this planet, and two, outside of this planet too, because it turns out that 10 out of 10 people die, and like, what's gonna happen? Like, are you just nothingness afterward, or are you, or do you have an everlasting soul? And I believe that we do have an everlasting soul, and even if we didn't, well, the fact is that you know, I believe we do, and that's just the end of it. So, like, anyway, so when people talk about the life-changing power of Jesus Christ, it's not just like some religion is better than another. This is like, in reality, it is reality. And I have friends who are Mormon who you know, they're amazing people. Play with them online, on PlayStation. Love playing with them, and love chatting with them. They're my buds. You know, we play D&D, we play PlayStation, just like all these things. But you can just tell that there's something it's just not quite there. Not like how I see it in myself and in the people around me who are also born again. So anyway, that's my secret of being chill. It turns out that your heart really can be changed, but only by something that can actually change your heart. And it turns out that really the only thing that can change your heart is Jesus Christ. So, if you want to be chill, Jesus is the answer. I mean, Jesus is never not the answer, right? But anyway, so I don't care to... I mean, I do care to. I do... don't get me wrong, I do care to absolutely talk your ear off about Jesus, but I know that there are people who, you know, don't particularly care to hear about that stuff all the time. Tea homeopathic remedy. Okay, so I'm gonna read it. Scribble Wizard. Oh, I was thinking of some tea or some homeopathic remedy. Maybe a candy bar. Well, I won't be throwing controllers, but I'll still verbalize frustrated exhaust to ease the pressure and crack on. Yes. Yes, I hear that. I gotta go kill some critters. So yeah, so that's... That's my secret, and it's not like... It's so much more different than... It's so much more different than... Because I feel like all the other remedies are like masks. Like they attempt to mask... Woohoo! We got him. Yes, I know it's full. That's why I took this car. Nope! No! Okay! Didn't even see that ditch there. What's going on? But it's more than just like masking it. It's a complete change, and like I said, you know, I used to rage. I used to totally rage. And now I don't rage. And it's just, quite frankly, it's a side effect of this Jesus feller. So, anyway, it takes life. It's a lifelong commitment, and it's not for everybody. In fact, Jesus says that very few people will end up following him out of everybody in the planet. But back to No Man's Sky. It turns out I must commit mini genocide on these critters here. They're wonderful. Oh! They're wonderful critters. What is that, platinum? What are you? Have I looked at you before? I have. Halt! In the name of the law! Got him. Shadowy bust up. Let's get this guy, let's get this guy. Where are you? Pew 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 pew! Sorry, brother. Come on, man. Iron? Help me out here. Get you back here. Wait. What? Where? What's Scribble Wizard saying here? Hold on. I'm like mining. I'd like to get 100 iron. Are you iron? Good. What are you saying? Well, I've calmed down severely. My secret creative mode. More time to explore and find those favorite ships, planets, and multi-tools. So, when you're in creative mode, so I'd like to ask you a question because I've never played creative mode. I'm like really afraid that if I start a different mode and start with nothing, I'm just gonna get bored of it instantly and not play anymore. Oh gosh! Wait. So can you like mark where the solar systems are and where the different planets are and then like go back there in regular normal mode, or like what? Don't you get out of here. Don't you flee from me. Cause what did you say? Explore favorite ships, planets, and multi-tools. So what allows you, what enables you to do those? Pew, 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 pew. He's like, I'm cool with it. He's like, I've had a good run. I hit 9 of those. Oh, found the iron. Schwap. What did you say? I ground hard on vanilla, but after the Pathfinder update, I stopped all that noise. Farming is not for me. Oh! So what does creative mode give you? Or like, what's so different about creative mode? Oh, I bet he's mad. Bet he's hopping. Uh-oh. Game might crash. Hang on. Ah, there it goes.